Hi, Leo. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be for September 2021. Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Those of you intuitively guided, you know, I feel like my readings, like, even though I have to tell you, I'm doing this in August because I wanted to do it on my son's birthday. Um, and I feel like, many of you know my son's crossed over, and I feel like I already feel like him and my sister Tracy are going to be helping to deliver the messages today. So, the reason I'm saying that is, though I'm putting it out early, you may listen to it, and some of it, or maybe all of it, will resonate. But then you come back, let's say in September, and you listen to it, and then it all resonates. Like, you're like, oh, I get it now. So use readings as your tools. If something is drawing you towards it, no matter when it was released, then that's just when you're meant to hear it. All right, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Since I am doing this in August, I want to say happy birthday. My mom's birthday, who is in spirit, is August 5th. My son, August 12th. And I know there's a few of you out there with the same birthday. Kind of beautiful. Who else do I have in August? I feel like I'm missing someone. Well, Sam is the 23rd, but, he's in that Virgo cusp. All right. We're going to start with the Mother Mary deck. These readings are going to be a little longer because they are for the whole month. And again, when I say the whole month, I mean, I feel like all the messages need to come out in this reading. And then, I throw out little readings here and there, like updates to the energy, that type of thing. Anyway, let's begin. We have caring. Heaven cares for me, and I keep my heart open to caring about others, myself, and the world. Bring this down. Heaven cares for me, and I keep my heart open to caring about myself, others, and the world. Okay, we'll see how it relates. We'll read it at the end of the reading from the book. I just love it that way. In this month, we're going to bring back the deck of Major Arcanas. I don't know their name. I'm just calling them no name. I feel like maybe I should just give them a name. They have stars all over them. Anyway, they're Major Arcanas. You guys know my deck's already pre-shuffled, but we'll go ahead and give them a shuffle. And we're just going to take a couple. So I feel like these help us find the issues immediately. I used them in Virgo's reading, and they told a whole story on their own. So we'll let them be whatever they want to be. And let's begin. We have the World. We have the High Priestess. It's very kind of spiritual there, huh? Feels very spiritual because, the World shows often like the Chariot for a reward, for sometimes a job well done. Some of you, you've been on a journey about really learning to trust your intuition. The High Priestess is your intuition. And I noticed this yesterday too. Like, it's like she's sprinkling fairy dust. This is being connected to other worlds than just this world. We have the Chariot. And then we have the Hierophant. I don't really read these as people, but we do have Cancer's Major Arcana, and we have Taurus's Major Arcana. Um, so, this feels very spiritual. I just have to say, because the world opening that, when I walk through the portal of the world energy, I'm walking into my true spirituality. It doesn't mean there's not bumps in the road or something like that. They may never go away. But dealing with them is different, right? And maybe you can avoid them. I don't know. But anyways, I feel like the world is the closest to God that maybe we've ever been in our life. The high priestess next to there is a beautiful representation of your intuition and how it's guiding you, right? Your higher self, you could say. High priestess gives us a peek through the portal, like a look at the record, so to speak. And then the chariot comes. So the chariot is movement, right? I feel like, and it's moving in higher vibrational type energy through the Hierophant. This is your belief system. This is energy that's moving towards that. So I feel like this is vibrations increasing, just a way of being. So the smell of roses came over me. Okay, we'll leave them. I'm going to pull them up here though. And we'll see how they fit in the reading. So the chariot, just real quick, in a way it is mind control. You don't have to hold the reins so tightly. You can let go and fly. The chariot, I feel like, is infinity. There just is no ceiling of what I can do, what I can learn, all of that. It's a beautiful balance within yourself. And I feel like this is just the beginning of that journey. Now, you may have been on the journey for 10 years, but still, I feel like this is just the beginning. And to me, that means that things may open up to you, in front of you, that maybe you never would have expected. And I feel like just being open to that. Okay, let's go ahead and bring in the Tarot Dreams. Give them a couple shuffles. Again, already pre-shuffled. Well, look at this. We have the World again. I feel like some of you, it's like you're becoming, what do I want to say? It's like becoming a prophet without even know it. You don't even know it. I feel like it's becoming a certain energy, which could mean certain things open for me, opportunities. And I feel like a lot of this, like, maybe I just can't really imagine. I feel like more and more people are in the area of trying to spread love, right? Trying to spread love. It's like that's what the world needs. That's what God is, right? Trying to spread love. And it feels like it's coming because of your spiritual nature now. Like trusting whatever it is you receive. And it's like when you receive it, then you then speak it, so to speak. It's like he is Well, he's standing in front of his parish, I guess. The people. Okay, these are all reversed, so we're going to turn them around. We have the moon, card of Pisces, also the ruler of Cancer. So we have the moon that's following this world. What I always notice here is this looks like a portal, a looking glass, right? And it's clear. Like there is a clear view. Maybe I gotta find it. There seems to be an energy of balance in there too. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Seven of Wands. Some of you have fought some battles, whether it be within yourself or other people, unfairness, unjustness, injustice. Is that right? That type of thing. And I feel like, I taught you something. I feel like for some of you, this may just be one person in particular, but I feel like, how do I say this without it being in an ego type energy, but I feel like you figured out how to stand up for yourself. You could say defend yourself, right? But at the same time, I feel like, so now that I can do that, now I got to make a decision. Is it worth me continuing? Let's say I'm within certain people all the time, and it's a constant thing. Like I feel like you can continue to fight that battle. Or you can know when to walk away. And the reason why I'm saying this is because, again, I feel like the energy of the whatever I've just been through, whether it's people, situations, it just feels like a lot of I don't know. Like I'm stuck, right? I'm stuck. But yet I don't think you are, because figuring your way out of that I feel like is your soul lesson, is one of your soul's lessons. And then perhaps then you are taking that energy like, oh, well, I didn't even realize I could do this. I could be this way. That others would even see me this way, right? But this is you. I feel like then I almost don't want to say taking a chance, because I feel like it's just a very natural spiritual type energy that you're moving into. Okay, I feel like I'm spending too much time over here. So let's keep going. We have the Death card of Scorpio. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Eight of Wands. And then we have the King of Cups. This king could certainly be a Scorpio, but we also have Pisces here, and then the ruler of Cancer, so really he's covered. I feel like the Eight of Wands is coming under that Five of Wands. And again, I feel like, there is no resolution in this Five of Wands unless I turn around and maybe I need to walk away. put distance between it, or at least calm my own energy, so that I can understand it. Because the Eight of Wands under that, I don't love that, because I could certainly just be like, I feel like I'm in a loop. I could be in a loop here of it just never ending kind of loop. And I don't know. I don't think that's what you want, because I feel like, your spiritual team is bringing the Death card. Don't fear the Death card. The Death card is about the closing of a chapter, right? And it makes sense with the World card right above it, which is the new chapter. So a closing of the chapter, and that means that I can truly close it. I can look at it, see what I need to see in it, and then let it be, right? Close a chapter. And here's something else too. I feel like for those of you who are like, maybe there's a lot of gossip going around. There is, I don't know. I feel like just crazy people. Um, I feel like it can definitely pull you into it, and I feel like this Knight of Wands is like met with the Death card. So here's what I feel like: if I pull my own energy out of it, whether it's I'm learning to stand up for myself, defend myself, or whether I just realize that maybe some people's opinions don't matter. I'm giving them more weight than they should have. So when I have these realizations and I'm ready to move into this world energy, anything left from that Five of Wands, I feel like, is met with a wall that it cannot get through. It's almost like when we talk about walls, this is a wall, it just can't get through. It's not man-made type of wall. So it can't follow you unless you allow it, right? Okay, let's see what the heck I'm talking about. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands, which is exactly what I'm feeling. Nine of Wands talks about how you are really gaining spiritual muscles through the journey. The Nine talks about the reflection over, it can be the last 9 years, right? The last cycle, the last major experience, whatever it is. It's seeing how I have grown through it and because of it at the end, right? The Nine realizes that, and then the Death card would say, okay, maybe I've been in reflection and now it's time for movement. So we'll see what that means. Let's use the Light Seers. So we have this King of Wands kind of looking out to the future. Seems a lot different energy than what I feel like many of you have been in. Okay. Get out of here. Look at this. We have the World again. I wonder what that means. There's got to be. Well, let's see if we can figure it out. We have the Eight of Swords coming over the moon. That makes sense, right? This is where, I may fear a change because I'm not sure what's going to happen, right? Maybe you're not meant to know what's going to happen because you're helping to create it at the same time. I feel like someone's resistance to this world. It's interesting. But look at this. We have the Ace of Pentacles. The World 3 times. What is it? It's 21, 20, 40, 60, 2, 4, 6, 66. Is that right? 20, 40, 60. No, 63. 9. Anyway, so here's an Ace of Pentacles that's coming in. You know, I feel like if anything, this Ace of Pentacles is helping you to change a situation. And that may mean to, like, let's say the people that I'm battling in this Five of Wands are my family or my work, you know, the people I work with. Because, you know, it almost feels like, well, it just feels like a loop. But then here's this Ace of Pentacles. So it's the ability to get out of there, change something, right? This Ace of Pentacles is a gift. It's your seed of intention, your soul seed of intention. You know, I'm just noticing, like, look at the roots growing, just coming down through her fingers. Look how she's holding it, like she's nurturing it, right? Gently. So, you know, in a way, I feel like, you know, we have some in the Eight of Swords who, for some reason, I mean, let's look at it, because in this deck, what I like is she is looking right at herself. Like she sees these walls, man-made walls that she's created on her own, right? That she's created now based out of experiences, but probably because there hasn't been enough reflection over something, right? So this is me protecting myself. But as I think I'm protecting myself, do my opportunities slip by? You know, I feel like 246, I feel like it's like the universe wants your attention. Part of you, this Eight of Swords, is because you don't know exactly, you know, what's coming after this Ace of Pentacles. And that's because a lot of you determines that. All right. You know, this is definitely something I feel like can be planted and maybe is forevermore kind of growth, pentacles, finances, whatever it is. It's something I definitely feel can change a situation for you. But you got to see it. You got to nurture it. And that may mean you have to nurture that dream of what you'd like to do with it. I feel like, you know, like I gotta get this shit figured out before the end of August. August is my deadline. You know, 246. We're going into Universal Year 6 next year. Interesting, I'm not getting any cards. Well, hello. We have, look at this, we have mirroring cards. So now we have the Death card. We have the King of Cups on one side, the King of Cups on the other side. And look at this, we have the Five of Wands. And here's the Five of Wands. This is an interesting, you know, this is like one of those readings where I have to be a detective. I have to dig to figure out what's going on. You know, it's in front of me. And that, you know, and I like that. So I feel like that's fine. So, okay. So, the Six of Pentacles shows up. With it, next to it is the Death card. It's coming over that Seven of Wands energy, and that's again the energy of where I feel like I need to defend myself, defend my ways, defend my whatever it is, maybe my words, my where I want to go, what I want to do. The Death card again is the ending, but why? So that there can be a rebirth within you. It's the same thing the world is, right? It's like beckoning you almost. Right? Because, with the Death card is this Chariot. I feel like this is saying for some of your loved ones who have crossed over, I feel like, you can connect. And it's through your quietness. It's through your quiet mind, not your chaotic mind. Through your quiet mind, you can connect. And I think it's important to know that because I feel like this is about loved ones who want you to connect so that maybe there's no type of distraction when the world, this Ace of Pentacles, comes in. Again, I feel like if I'm in something, excuse me, it's like my voice being taken away. It's like if I'm in something again where, I'm battling other people or battling a person, this Ace of Pentacles definitely feels like it's the way out. I know that. I feel it. It's the way out. And I feel like you feel it too. So you got to be honest with yourself because the Eight of Swords is our only stumbling block. And again, I feel like if I use this ace, right, with tender loving care, right, I plant those roots, I water, give just enough water, it's going to grow, no doubt. And what I feel like this is saying is whatever this energy is, this struggle, let's say, it doesn't follow. It doesn't follow. So I feel like, if it's like people's gossip and drama or what have you, and, and if it's, let's say it's work, right, because we have the pentacle over it, don't get caught in it because I feel like you need to look for the light, and that light is opportunity. Because I feel like this is a way out. Okay, I keep saying that. And again, I feel like it does not follow you. And the reason why is because you have like this, it's like a protection of, it's like a wall of spiritual protection. It's like Archangel Michael. We have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles coming under that Ace of Pentacles. Again, we have the Eight of Wands. What I think about, I bring about. This could be something that many of you have been really wanting to manifest into your life. Again, don't let the walls stop you. Don't let other people stop you. Believe in yourself. To enter into the world portal, you really have to believe in you. And listen, I can have lived the most limited life, but it doesn't mean that all of a sudden, I go up and I am the Hierophant. Right? Don't put limitations on anything. Okay, so Two of Pentacles, it's making very logical decisions. But listen, they may come one after another after another. Follow that. It's taking you somewhere. Some of you, I feel like that Eight of Swords is like the last hurdle. It's the last hurdle. And if it's based on other people, then you really want to see that, right? Because the Hierophant says, look at your own faith. where's your faith? Do you, where's your self-esteem, your self-belief, all of that. We have the Two of Swords, interesting. Kind of bummer, but we have the Hierophant. We have the Four of Swords. And then we have the Nine of Cups. So I feel like this Two of Swords is this Eight of Swords now knocked down to a 2. And you can handle that. We can handle the 2. Right? We can handle the 2. I feel like, the energy that you're moving into, I feel like I need to put the word healing in it. Now, healing for you, but I feel like also healing for others. In some way, I feel like you guys are becoming the Hierophant. So trust what you're receiving. The Nine of Cups, as all this energy comes down into the Nine of Cups, that's beautiful. Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck, right? This is what's leaving, and this is what's coming in. The Nine of Wands, I've had that reflection, right? I've had that reflection, and that's why the world is like like you're met with it 3 times. I want to look at that a little more. Nine of Cups is a great time in life. It's where you are feeling free. Free to be you. Unencumbered. Happy. You'll seek out, you seek out more light than dark. Doesn't mean you can't help others through the dark. Okay, anyway, the World. We have the 10 of Pentacles. Oh my God, and look at this. Wow. I mean, you can't make this up, right? Look at this. The world, the world, the world. It's almost like, it's time, right? It's time to enter into the next portal. It's all about your higher self and who you're becoming. And I feel like some of you have no clue in, maybe you're feeling more confident and spiritual and you're understanding it more, but some of you have no clue about where you're going. And I mean that in a way like, boy, you're going to be surprised. And who? Well, I feel like sometimes, a lot of times, it's from people who at one time in their life felt small, right? Felt overcome by others, felt, not important, that type of thing. And it's like, the darkness of the world just takes advantage of that and fills that up. But it's still our responsibility to say, wait a minute, wait a minute. Because I feel like no matter what, the truth is within you, right? And it always is trying to seek the light, but I can push it down, right? And that's in the Eight of Swords, I'm kind of pushing it down. But anyways, look at this. Guys, look at this. The 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. I mean, hello. Is this the potential? It's interesting because I'm going back at the very end of the reading, looking at these, the world. 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Wow. You have 2 aces. And listen, this is coming after I step through the next portal. It's coming after. So, sometimes we wonder why, like, why can't I get a better life? Well, sometimes it's who you surround yourself with. And it becomes very self limiting. But you got to see that, right? It's coming in a 5, and that's saying something's got to change. Just give it a chance and look. Eight of Swords, new beginning, right? This is asking, can you give yourself this new beginning? It's all around the world. Um, and I feel like the biggest thing, maybe problem, is the shadow aspect of not, I don't know where this ace may take me. Well, listen, I feel like what it's saying is taking you to the Ten of Pentacles, um, with the Ace of Cups. Honestly, I don't know. Like, it feels that big. It feels that big. And I want to say also, as you move into this chapter, you just can't help manifest, but, like, we can't help but manifest the energy we're in. But we can control that at all times, even amongst the storm, right? We got to find that calmness within. It's our quiet mind that guides us. Some of you, this connection to above, not some of you, all of you. All of you. We all have these, beautiful spirit guides. Many who are loved ones who've crossed before us. They're watching out for us, right? But our free will is our free will. And the Eight of Swords to me is a free will energy. It's created from man. So, I feel like there's more I want to look at. I feel like, some battles you just can't win. And if you know that, don't fight them. Um, right? Because maybe as I'm fighting this unwinnable battle, opportunity is over here, right? I may be perceived now as them, when in reality, I'm not. I'm not. You're not. Right? The connection to your faith is so important here. And the Nine of Cups, as coming over the King of Cups. For some of you, of course, is talking about love. How could it not be with the Ace of Cups? Now, I can also talk about a love of what you do. Because again, this Ace of Pentacles is coming in, and it's like in the Two of Pentacles, like you're choosing. Have your eyes wide open. Keep your eyes wide open. That's all you need to do. Trusting in yourself again. I feel like the healing process is always, it's like, doesn't end, it's just there. And you can pull on this at any time. So I asked what these three worlds meant, and we were responded back with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So, thank you. That's abundance. It's having all that you need. And then carrying above that, right? And in that energy of having what I need, I feel the need to now give back, to give. And in that natural energy, boy, you just keep, it's like that's what keeps coming back. Right? You're putting good out into the world, and that is coming back. Why? Because it wants you to keep doing that. That kind of energy evolves. So, anyway, let's go ahead and read Caring. This is one of those readings where your comments are going to bring me a lot more clarity. And I'm saying that because, like, I want to hear those details from you. Okay, anyways, caring. Mother Mary sent you this card as a reminder that she cares deeply for you and your family. Although you may sometimes feel alone, you are definitely watched over and protected. When life is stressful, though, as it has been lately for you, you may not feel the Blessed Mother's loving presence. So, carry this card with you to help you know that divine love is here for you. This card also asks you to keep your heart open and continue caring for others, even though you may feel unappreciated or used. Remember that your spiritual path is to be loving and helpful, not to change others. However, you don't need to, nor should you, stay in any abusive or toxic situation or relationships. You can care for someone from afar. Most importantly, care for yourself, dear one. Take time for you and attend to things that are important to your health, happiness, and well-being. Wow. Understand why I read it at the end? I just have goosebumps. And I am going to leave it there. I'm giving Mother Mary the final word. I love you guys. Thank you for your support through the years. You know, you really have been through everything with me, my highs and my extreme lows. So I have so much love for you all because of that. You know, we've really grown as a family, and you know, I feel like what I have gone through has really put empathy in my heart for you. And I get it now. I get that our experiences are there to help others. So I get it. And I know a lot of you are getting it now too. And the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles coming over the world. I mean, what are you waiting for? Here's this Ace of Pentacles. Like, it's coming, right? It's something that it's going to enter. And I feel like it gives you an opportunity to change something. Do it with your rational mind, right? Quiet the mind. Don't allow others to affect your decision, because you could, you know, could you turn it away? Maybe you don't see it if you leave the blindfold on in the Two of Swords. I don't think so, though. I don't think so. And if that was the case, I feel like that's why you were called here today. So, ultimately, you know, the Nine of Cups, and this can talk about a period of learning to love oneself again, be oneself again, all of that, right? Love my life, love what I do, as much as I can. Doesn't mean common things aren't there, but it's a choice of energy, right? And I knew that up here. It is like it's moving you because I'm in tune with my intuition now. I'm connected to spirit, and I know that, and I always will be. I move forward. Where? How far? It's unlimited, right? Stay within your faith, your belief, that you can, and you will. You will. You know, let go of control of exactly how something has to look, and take it from the seed and nurture it from there. You know, look at this Ace of Pentacles growing to the Ten of Pentacles. Why? Because the Ace of Pentacles is over it, right? Love. Love. So, I love you guys. I will see you in the readings. Happy birthday again. Again, don't worry about, you know, I'm releasing it early, but I'm doing that with purpose. And I know I'm meant to, so understand that you may get it early, but I have a feeling you come back, because I feel like there are some things like I got to clean it up by the end of August. And maybe that's another reason why it's coming out early. I got to clear, it's telling me what? The Eight of Swords. Why? Because this Ace of Pentacles is coming. I love you. Bye-bye.